Hey there guys, Arava here, bringing you my second F1 2012 demo video. Today we've got a 5-lap race in Monza. If you haven't checked out my previous video, I'd recommend that because that's got the 1-lap qualifying I did to get my Williams on pole. The race wasn't amazing. I mean, it was okay. I was a bit rusty because getting used to a new game is quite hard, and this was like my first try at it, and it wasn't amazing. I mean, it still got a good result, and it got quite exciting towards the middle. Mainly, it was quite hard because of the handling has changed a lot, and getting onto the handling straight away, I wouldn't say it's dramatically different. A lot of people will still be disappointed by this, but I think it's a step in the right direction. I think it does feel a lot different. It doesn't feel like 2011 with different cars, like I've heard some people say. You can believe me or not. Or go get the demo and try it for yourself. I'm not forcing on you. I'm not forcing an opinion on you, but I think the handling has changed a lot. It's definitely more slippery in slow speeds, and that's what Steve Hood, one of the Codemasters developers, was talking about in many of his videos, and when he was tweeting, replying to people, he just said that the handling this time, there's a lot of grip at high speeds, how it should be, and there's reduced grip at slow speeds, and that's how an F1 car operates. I mean, when it's going the fastest, it's got the most wind going through its aerodynamic parts, it's got the most grip, and on the slow speeds, it's very slippery. And drivers have to work the wheel. They've got to work with oversteer, understeer. I mean, there's not that much of it in F1 2011, but in this game, I have seen that the rear is very slippery. It does want to get away from you. I only race on medium traction control. On 2011, I started doing medium. On 2010, I was doing full traction control. But on 2011, I found medium, pretty fine. I mean, just felt like the full traction control. Didn't really see a difference. But on this game, definitely, it does feel very slippery, even on medium. So I just on off, I'm betting it's going to be even more slippery. And if that sounds good, then you proper like hardcore, like, oh, we must have the physics completely right. Well, I think you'll take to this game. I really do recommend going getting the demo and trying it out, because you need to see for yourself. I mean, it's all well and good me saying it, but if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. But as you can probably see from the gameplay going on right now, there's some moments where it does get a bit slippery. I have to correct myself. And it just really has changed a whole lot. Plus, I must say that camera angle right here is exquisite. I love the new replay system on this game. Really looking forward to experimenting, trying out, and making some montages with it. My replay skills aren't elite, but we'll see what goes on in the coming months. Next point I want to make: graphics slash the lighting. The lighting is so much more natural. On 2010, it was very bland. You could literally, I'm not even joking, you could literally fall asleep while playing the game, which is not a good thing for F1. It was so dull. It was just completely, it was a mess. In 2011, they rent the complete opposite, and it was like it's like if you got a picture and you put it in a picture manager on your Windows operating system, and you change the contrast to all the way to like 80. It was so much, and it was just ridiculous. And in 2012, as you can see, I'm sure you'll be able to see, it looks a whole lot better. Even the shadow work is amazing, like the trees coming off the car, just amazing. And if you really concentrate and look at the car, you can see the antenna wobbling left and right. Now I think that is just those little things. It may not seem a lot. Those little things really does make like a cool feature to a new game. At least for me it does. I mean, for other people it doesn't. And coming up here, this is a very interesting point in the race where I get overtaken by two cars, the Ferrari and Perez, and the Ferrari of Alonso, and I try to take Alonso back. And it just shows that AI aggression is so much better. And that was my next point, that AI are so much more improved. The DRS, well, for a start, it works. It works for the AI. In 2011, it really just did not work. It was not fast enough, and if it was, the cars came up to you, got near your rear tyre, and then kind of backed off like they were scared. In this game, as you just saw a few moments ago, Perez and Alonso took me, and now also I've been taken by I think that was Verne, because I went wide on the grass. And in 2011, I could have easily have just got back onto the track. But on this game, you can't. If you make a mistake, that's it. You know, you're going to lose 2 places or 1 or how many ever. And just then I did corner cut a tiny bit, but I actually outbroke myself, and that was a good example of what I was talking about with the lockups. The lockups really do harm you. So getting back to my point, AI aggression, yeah, it's so much better. The AI also a lot more cleaner in terms of they won't get in your way. They won't, like, you know, when you're turning in and trying to overtake them, they won't kind of barge in your way and, you know, make it seem like you're being a bit too aggressive. You know, they're smarter now. They know that you're there. The next point is lap times. It seems lap times have been improved a tiny bit. I mean, not too sure. This is the demo, guys. You've got to remember that this build of the demo was probably made 5 months ago. That's how demos work. They make them 5 months before they're going to release them, because they just, you know, a demo is just a little starter, a little taster, a little tryout. They don't want to spend a lot of time making the demo amazing. They're just trying to get the fundamentals into the demo. You know, you get that with lots of games. FIFA, you get the same thing. You know, FIFA feels totally different when you play the full game from the demo. Same with this. I'm sure that lap times will, you know, be significantly different, you know, come the real game. Because if you saw my previous episode and you haven't, I recommend you go check that out, because there's some pretty cool gameplay there. If you look at the end of the video, the lap times are a bit weird. You know, I'm on pole in a Williams at Monza. Now, that kind of, I'm guessing from that qualifying, you know, pole that I got, I'm going to guess that this demo was made just after the Spanish Grand Prix, when Williams won their first race of the season, when Maldonado won his first race. I'm guessing this is when the build was made, because also Perez was second, and Verne was third, and Massa was, well, fourth. I don't know how that happened. Really, Codemasters. Come on. Massa. Fourth. That just doesn't happen. I mean, it did happen in real life just now, but for when you made this demo, which was all the way back in Spain, Massa was not qualifying fourth. Just want to point that out. Just want to point that out. So now it's coming to the end of the video. I just want to say there's a lot more of demo play to come. I'm going to do some McLaren Abu Dhabi Young Drivers Tests gameplay, so I'm going to upload that in a few days. And then obviously we have my career mode when the full game comes out. So really excited for that. And you know, if you haven't checked out the previous episode, again, please go check that out, support it, and support this video by maybe giving it a like, or if you're new to me, just subscribe. You know, if you like my content, and there'll be a lot more to come. I've been Aaron, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.